Danganronping.
Indeed I am. Well, let us continue. Hotel lobby. Gotta go to the, going to the hotel. To the restaurant where everyone's waiting for me.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito left another message? Knew before Miss Sonia and thank her. She's the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well!
Huh, a coincidence you say, wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. I wonder who's watching this message. Is it a trader from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. We're like it ended the way I hoped it would. It ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagato was trying to kill everyone except the trader. Damn it. It sure says, you're supposed to be confused. Damn it, it sure says Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the trader as the killer and even tried to make them survive the trial? Why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone in the trader was watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters to me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now, the only fool is me and the understanding is end of business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The pressure pause in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... The Future Foundation trader must have known that truth all along, and so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. But now that I know that truth, as long as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so that he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma is trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... That's funny. Geez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is the message you found in Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps in that play. Because that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It's probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Manami. That's funny. But that has nothing to do with me. I had to hide this till my plan came to an end. I guess now it's not time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037. That is the password that was written in Izumi Castle. You have to use that and enter the specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all from me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope, and if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
There's no mistaking it. That's the password into the ancient ruin. You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the cat now reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin of the second island.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it!
Thanks for the food. Dumbass!
Young master Fuyuhi.
This is your leader's order. What? In the name...
Hajime. It's
11037. Yeah. Open. Beyond this door, a sparkling future is waiting.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I...
It sure looks like a trial ground.
Huh?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world? Stage clear. Chapter 5 End. Surviving students 5. To be continued? Maybe? I don't know. It sounds like it's wigging the fuck out. You've hit a present. The game is backpack. You get a backpack. Would you like to save? Yes. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't set up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regulars among irregulars won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was slowly directed at me. Ha. Haha, you little you were having fun. That's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. Haha, you just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile, but underneath that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Oh, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I meet in the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speed Academy too, right? So you're one of us. Oh, but that's weird. That's the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How'd you end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent sit together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of those bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that to a certain degree of selection must be performed. Well, they had high expectations from you, huh? That's completely different than me. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? It's something you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, I have it with me. The contribution that person left me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Yeah. Hahaha. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Oh, I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy. You know? Because she's my sworn enemy because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange, huh? Huh? Oh, look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can't predict what will happen. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess you have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your time existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Chapter 0 end. There's a door.
Am I on? Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. So please.
Have to go to the gym. Yeah, the game is a little funky. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair.
Damn.
Yo!
What's going on?
That is...
Right.
You. The...
Of course!
No. What? Lies.
Stupid fool!
I don't like it. Fine.
Don't fuck with me!
Would you take us, you bastard? I thought on my memories I believe we entered the ancient
In
ruin,
other
and
words-
it means that made the hope we have between the door and to the ruin and the inside of the academy. What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Come on, you might get your rollies on the nose. Satisfied? Good, very good. Trying to hurry along to the graduation exam, but in my nation, I'm low entertainment. You're planning to do something, aren't
No
you?
way!
Just be careful cautious about it. It's not like you would be making life exchanges or anything like that. Just a simple graduation exam. Then it was a graduation exam. We're ahead, master conflicted. You know, on one hand, I'm really happy to see you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about
On the other
this?
hand, I'm worried whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking, telling you the outside world is like when you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here, huh?
Why?
Well, obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay
That's
here.
right.
This is no one who you let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast.
Hey,
I mean, you guys are just extras, so the guys that want to
Damn it.
arrive. So not complaining about it. Hurry up, it's like we should in the outside world. What do you mean?
uh-huh.
I've dispersed the teaching materials we need for your research all throughout Host Peak. Well, I don't think it needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contain no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So rest assured and do your best to try during this field trip.
Hey! What are you saying?
It cannot be.
Thought it'd be a fine show, but I'm very confident in myself. Even so,
Hey, bastard!
I'm gonna do it!
Hey!
even though she wanted to be gone, but he won't bait me. People nation wasn't on me. Something
You
I think
serious?
so they're not world ended. Maybe Monokuma, whoever people nation not responsible for trapping on the island, right? Regardless of the matter, I believe Monavi never once denied that. So even if they were allies, they might just not be allies. If Monaco was trying to investigate the information on her own. Try to you not betray the future foundation, but if she was still alive, you definitely would have helped us. No, even her being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do? Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We're gonna have to do a graduation exam. Why graduation exam? We're not good at taking exams. Well, you guys are better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monaco was still about a field trip. Why are you telling us to investigate like we haven't been?
Right!
Alright, I'm gonna do
Prepare
it.
yourself!
Like...
Yeah, you might be able to learn something about what we have made about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. Let's get back to a normal life.
Hey!
Fine. Hey, go back with this home, right? This damn island. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by
Of
any
course.
means. Hell yes. He's right. Now, sometimes I'll be more how unlucky I am. Where his place really is with Hope Academy. None of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monica must already know what we're thinking, so why did he say that? We have to decide on where we want to leave Jabberwock. He should already know that we never should stay on this island.
Hey!
So we're gonna do that when we start.
Even so... Whoa! Jeez. Man.
However, all right.
Jeez. You're huh.
Yeah, so everyone leaves on their own. We might be able to finish the game tonight because there isn't that much left technically, but I will explain what I was talking about with up here in the corner, why this song is called Kill Command in a moment. After this, the Kill Command thing will make a lot more sense. Now on the 5th floor. Alright, how long? Not very. Probably like we probably do it in the next like hour and 10 minutes. Maybe a bit longer than that if we absolutely have to.
I
5th, yes, the 5th floor for no fucking reason, basically. I don't remember where the fuck you're supposed to go in this place. But yeah, dude, Kill Command was playing it. It's pretty epic. This is a dojo. It's full of movie. Didn't even know where we went inside of a school. Manga for morons, a history of Hokuhei by Monokuma.
Hey,
Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attain. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are students who can qualify for these spots, and we hope that be teachers, write voices, educators, and researchers of talent. Hope Academy isn't a school for talent. It's a school for researching talent. For the past 2 years, Hope Academy suffered from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy is not going to make progress with research of talent. And with a new system, the Zo department, the main department has students running the general entrance exam. No, in fact, it was higher, but it's hard to look at the Zo department. The expenses of the fees from the Zo department are quite high, but in most high schools, nevertheless, Hope Academy receives an endless stream of applicants. Okay, so you probably got all that, but you know, Hope's Peak Academy, place where they cultivate talent, no funds, opened up reserve course. They used that course to try to make one human who is, or not really one human, but they tried to use that in order to create someone who could inspire hope in all of mankind by creating like, really good talent, and then that person, while they were working on that, something called the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy happened.
but shing! Hey, hey! By the, I got it! Come on!
It was the trigger for that. I should mind from the on the pages to see what I can learn about the internet as a tragedy Hopi Academy. It's really made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings and characters and mysteries. What's written here as names like this, the tragedy of Hopi Academy could hope speak. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Reading superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect his rare habit, the commander completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence, but Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a terrible incident. 13 students of Hopi Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by him. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy had to protect Uru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student being working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge to the public, it stoked the fires of the Resort Coast students, who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hopi Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hopi Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead into the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronping 0. Maybe it might be a bit longer than that amount of time, but I hope not. There's another manga just lying around because I forgot how kind of long this is. This is about the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy, which didn't have to be resolved quickly, but the continuation. But why do you hope? But why do you hope not? That's why I confused what I was saying. Don't worry about it. I did not say what I was thinking. Messed that up. But the acceleration movement was dangerous seems. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, but people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding in the real world. The movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration of social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities began to come to light. But by then it was too late. The means and the ends had vanished, and only wanton destruction became the only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak forward factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of the irony disappeared as the air gradually in more uncivilized times was sensitive with the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point that people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world was ready to become ready to stop when it happened, a feeling of immense despair had been spreading over the missionary Gulf of the world. Acts of terrorism, coup d'etats began going around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war, pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students as a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is this of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced them, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Academy's ultimate talent for instance of ultimate hope, they use it for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members decided to use their influence and brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software, the powerful image created new values and morals. With this, they created the tragedy. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair and go from the world will never end, the tragedy will never end.
No! What? What are you saying? Hello.
Please understand I'm rooting for you. If you don't want to limit the full setting outside of what he has to suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live world with the world just lies in the outside world. Leave, Jabberwock, we stay. Now I have to go to like 5B or something, I think. Yeah, this one. This gets shorter as you go through. This is the longest floor, but yeah, it takes a while.
Gee. Damn right.
Hiya! Pung pung! No, no!
Alright.
What?
So ultimate nefarious forces the group these days. It was the reason had for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
Yes, indeed!
Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima is the former ultimate despair. She created a despair woman with charm and humor and created the ultimate despairs. However, there was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a second, I was ultimate despairs off without the easy to form organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by some high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's traced by many famous leaders throughout history, right? Something strange in this place, even good people who neutralize the threat. What was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause it? They had a purpose, right? There's no way they would ever do what they did without any purpose. So Junko Inoshima's despair, huh? For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima. What are you saying? I'm a soft plushy Hajime's a human, exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With their own way and first personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled by despair by taking advantage of the love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds, and so the ultimate despair who had been created became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother finding food for their children. They all dedicated all despair to hate from despair on Junko Inoshima's name. However, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their own bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they really believed there was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students in the Hope Academy?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. That is also true of most famous people throughout history.
of course!
And so all of the students of the Reserve Department committed mass suicide.
What'd you say?
Which it wasn't all of them, one person was excluded. One person excluded, huh? Is that me? Huh? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima. My head doesn't scare me at all.
Bastard!
I mean, Junko Inoshima is already dead, huh? Hey Furihiko, is it true what you said? Junko Inoshima is really dead? Yeah, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that Bloody Classroom. A bloody classroom? No. Wait, what was he about the Killing School Life?
So. Bastard! No shit!
What are you gonna do? Ooh! Well now. Yaha!
Now I'm on the 4th floor. Going on now. A monument, there's a mark engraved into it. To combat the biggest the tragedies, because the graduate Hoping Academy were one of the many of the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak? All they know is war, the end of this is really different. Why can we really made it up? What is this? Words are floating in the air, there's like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage of an email. Regarding the report you gave us the other day, we have information to process claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak. From further investigation, there were a total of 15 survivors, anyone about the known people this time, and the survivors of Hope Academy is possibly we talking about ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. I don't believe the group can do that far without rallying them. In the worst case, we may want to spend a repeat of killing school life. Also, they were survivors of Hope Academy, quite valuable. We're investigating the details, but we haven't located them if we investigate this matter. Also, in the subject matter, the Neo World Program. Some weird shit going on. This like dotting shit over the screen is fucking with me, dude. But where am I going? The teacher's lounge? Right. Where the fuck is the teacher's lounge? Yeah.
Maybe.
So the office fight, I mean, the room has kind of that stuff that teacher vibe to it. The office kind of emissions look like that. We understand the matter regarding the survivor is only safely required and completing your best in your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko in the machine, where the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous, even after her death, the tragedy is not ended, perhaps they are still legal on par with Junko. As long as we do nothing but the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident for this reason. The remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered, for everything is taken for shining future. Listed has been on the black ribbon in large letters below that names I've seen before. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This means it can't be the same Hyoko, right? I mean, Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller than more childlike, pretty much a defining feature. But the photo in the newspaper in a way, she was the Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
I mean... Man...
Wrong. What
Of course!
Well... Today?
What's going on? Hey, hey! This is bad. Ah! What's going on?
Yeah, he's better in this game, yeah. Oh, this floor is getting real fucky, dude. We run to the point we gave you the day we finally seeded and acquired them and placed them in our care. They were all dispersed from acquiring all 15 of them.
What's... Hey! No!
Looks like I'm in the hallway again. Hello, Wakane.
It smells. Based on my gut.
Well,
Yo! You.
What is happening? I'm going to be sick. Like, I'm going to be sick looking at this. Where do I have to go? Head to the library? Yeah, sure. Like, ugh. I'm gonna throw up, dude. It's awful. To Future Foundation's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. New World Order also. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing in this region? Do you understand why you get the limits of despair? Should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Thinking about what's important and bring a lot of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy and you survived and cooperated with you, accompanying your memories. Immediately return the memories to our headquarters. Let's really make the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Did Makoto betray them? Oh, who knows? Head to classroom 2B. Where the fuck is that in this hellscape of nonsense? Is classroom 2B? Thank God. I don't want to be in this fucking room anymore. Also, the music is now changed to be an 8-bit version, which is nice. This is not on the 2nd floor. Neo World Program. Neo World Program. This word Neo World. I seem to be calling it, hearing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name, Psych PCS. The Neo World Program with the most PCS in administrative software. Throughout the Neo World Program, it was the ultimate program where the ultimate neurologist, the ultimate therapist, or one of the many types of people who are able to utilize. Nothing devices declared in the Neo World Program has experienced a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories found in the real world with information, probably. We can replace memories found in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is impossible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this lies for psychotherapeutic purposes only and should be forbidden. Although it is highly effective in treating brainwashers, abusing it resists total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised.
Nice!
Everything is all made up. Including me, too.
Hiya!
Hey, how you doing? You enjoy it? You guys been at the beginning? From this point, oh, it's your world that you call the game. Oh, I forgot about this hellscape. Yeah, that was 16-bit bug. This is 8-bit bug. Yeah. This is pleasant to look at. Sonia, please save me.
Well? Huh? Oh my,
Wait. Huh, that's neat. Hello, Monokuma. I guess I have to go into 1B. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's only something big to be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I look at that object. 1-0. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? Wait, no, is this even a person in the real place? I'm not quite a person, I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my assistant is the one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything I'm worthy managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on, my brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating like my feet above, hovering on the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet to the ground. Like I can't believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data collected in the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the detail if it's using Jabberwock. Mostly Jabberwock Island. The Neo oppression has only one purpose. It's used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it is a program for creating hope. Replacing memory data is one of the features with the installed memory controller unit. It's possible just to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Remove memories from any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right, we did lose those core memories. But why? Why us? Why else would we be taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hopi Academy while it's still in its initial stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason, but unfortunately I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? I don't think I think I'm saying we're just lab rats. PewDiePie Nation did that to us? We're trying to save the world, right? Or is PewDiePie Nation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these things we hear heavily about the birds. Anyone about the observer in that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yes, they were disguised as the teacher and one of the students. They were attending the guide to the business in this way. By the way, the observer and the teacher role has given me authority to influence you all, but the observer and the student role was not. They weren't giving any special authority at all, so they seemed the same to everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher properly manages the rules they created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus spreading, everything that has changed. Yes, it has changed the world where violence should now have influenced it in the first place. The Neo program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that, a virus? I didn't really know the detail regarding its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the new world had been modified at inconvenience. Observers, which are obviously Chiaki and Monami.
Hey! How strange.
What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback stream has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you, by the way, but because of the virus influence, I couldn't. Orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't have outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that is working, then that means the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Since there was no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you are there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing wouldn't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. In every perspective, this is an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether to not enroll in the program on you guys, but this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What do you want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 1137. 1137 was found in Nizumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruins was supposed to open after you had all finished gathering all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I've read the password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect, even if the chances, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher will not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase the password. Anyway, I'm also the person who had the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using everything that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer as the world teacher goes rogue, I've read a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this so you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer. Which means that even if they stole the teacher's authority, they wouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to stop the version of the game, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Death. Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Heidi, what was that we just said now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway,
that's all the hit you're gonna get. The no for any more useless stuff. I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Bad that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. Only thing I use the weapon only I can do, but if I was made all my use the weapon. The rest is up to you, do your best. Is everything mean?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just It's time for the long... Please enter the red door.
The red door located on the first floor. It's the true way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bet you remember what the red door means. Yeah, I know.
Yo!
Damn right.
However...
Hey. Damn it.
Whoop! You.
Stupid.
Phew.
Hey, hey.
Of course.
Huh?
Now then. Yes, indeed. In other words...
Then...
No.
Shut up.
What's this? That's right!
Damn it. Well...
No way! Anyway...
Yeah.
That is...
So annoying. You pissed me.
I can't ignore that.
I won't... What's this? Grrr!
Would you like to save? Yes.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me...
Huh?
So what is the secret to this world? And it's kind of obvious at this point. God, that is fast as hell. Please. It is a virtual world.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
One moment.
It's a virtual world. So, you get it?
Are you? Don't fucking mess. If this is a game, that's stupid.
I know, but who cares? Cause it's a.
Then
Cause it.
A lot of crazy.
Cause
we're the only people.
Cause it.
Monokuma's.
Cause it.
Don't fuck with me.
I know you guys are so. This closed space. Just stop. Back in the day, people but like wearing contact lens.
Please do not compare reality.
I mean, if you better not.
The future. It's programmed to place the use, which means, but right now, simply put, your
You mean Avatar, right? But
your avatar.
What did they remove those school memories?
I see! What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered.
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at hope to.
Don't talk like that. Like we're made from memories of the past. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi?
How many times do I have to?
Is there any evidence that this is real?
You are the.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made it, but your actual body, though you have no memories of your real bodies, actually lived that.
That must be it! Earlier, in the teacher's lounge.
Like an.
Since we're avatars right now, but in the real world, which means we've grown that much older.
And you are saying.
It appears Hiyoko had a.
I can't believe.
But if you guys only had memory, so you should have felt your.
Because we did not know each other.
If we all met after we lost our school mem, since we didn't know each other before that.
So who here would have noticed the difference? The only person who knew another person before coming here, and that could be a lot of people going to the same elementary and middle school. It's Fuyuhiko because he knew what Peko looked like because they've grown up together.
Hey, Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. No.
Strain?
Our school memories.
As the creators of the around 2 or 3.
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single. If we lost 2 years worth.
So, does that mean
Your refusal to accept you've lost your memories. End of story.
This. Are you saying?
I can feel my. So what do you call these things?
Just because it's a. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you.
So if our brains believe something is.
Now that you mention it, in a distant country, the prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and that prisoner was left alone in the experiment. But in fact, he was just forced to. However,
As expected of Miss. If a lie is a believable lie. We're really just. So we genuinely.
Then.
Of course, that.
It's all virtual.
It's just like this space we're in. What we see before us is it looks real.
There's nothing beyond this. It's just black.
If everything's a lie.
Who cares if it's a. Hey, what are you. I mean, if this.
Everyone's deaths.
That's right. The killings. Everyone who was killed.
Oh yeah. Just because they died.
Yeah, that's it.
If a lie is a. The Neo World program isn't just. And speaking of their brains.
What? Then.
It's It's not like their bodies are complete. That's why it's actually...
Are you saying?
What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna...
What game?
If you want to be mad...
The people from the
Then,
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect...
I see.
Dude, the program.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation!
The ones who trapped us, it's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy is the future. I mean, a group that there's no way they're good guys.
then the Future Foundation, truly an organization of evil.
Oh, I definitely missed something. Okay.
The Neo World the Future The ones who trapped, it's all the Future Foundations do.
And the enemy is the future foundation. I mean,
A group that would make... No, that's wrong.
They did not make the killing game.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World,
then
the virus that invaded this...
You're right.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami. What's...
hey, don't.
They were
I
observers.
see!
She was the...
That's right.
NPC.
Non-player character.
Monami's
Have you forgot...
He was probably...
Huh?
The other observer is
I
Chiaki.
see. Aside from the 50, one of them was
Coulda...
Yeah.
You're saying...
So you're saying she...
Then
No, that's not it. Even if she was... Did you forget?
Don't get off.
Shut...
Plus,
Now that you mention it,
That just means it was all...
do not joke about...
no. There's no doubt that...
Hey, what do you mean, those... Monokuma, why don't you just show...
What, you can't talk?
Before I reveal...
Main cast.
Speaking of which...
What? World Ender? It's not the Future Foundation's fault with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you.
My name is Makoto Naegi, and right now,
You are...
Why did someone like you...
I got it. You can... Hey!
Of course, I don't mind rest. You all need to fully... Why do you think the Future
Who cares?
The Neo World program. By now, you should
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope?
Before you arrived here, put them all together, who are the 15 survivors of... If you put it together and...
So put it together and think. Here's the last logic dive of the entire game. I think. Yeah, actually I think it is. The last logic dive. 3 questions. As you can see in the top right. Oh shit, okay. We good. Oh. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope Peak Academy? It's Hajime and the others. You gotta be fucking kidding me, come on now. And next question. Who are the remnants of Despair? Hajime and the others. It's the only one that makes any sense. Well, it can't be the other two, kind of process of elimination. Why were the other ones put in there to recover from despair, not fill them with it by using the memory replacement thing?
It's all coming together. Could it be the survivors of...
Yes, that's right.
You're also...
We're all...
Don't. In the beginning, but upon further, the 15 people we acquired were actually...
What is...
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys. Yes. Despair in human form. The ultimate despairs don't care about principle. They live solely to torment.
That's right.
Nagito probably did what...
Nagi...
He's the only one who knew this truth.
Was it that file that contained all...
No. It used to have profile.
What?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had... And after Nagito...
What did he try to do? He tried to... Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, this again. What did he try to do? He tried to fucking kill everyone. No. Give me another S. Give me the A. L. He tried to kill us all.
I got it!
Because he tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing... And he tried to kill it...
Did Nagito
Yes. Because of his love for Hope and his... Don't mess with us.
There must be some kind of mistake.
I don't... It might seem unbelievable, but it all happened at Hope. You were tainted by ultimate...
Her?
The true... She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. In order to remove...
Is that?
The reason you're able to... But your true body in the real world...
Family...
He's right! There's no...
Don't turn away from the... It appears...
Vision of Nagito.
There's obviously some kind of There's no way we're ultimate. Because you're all you killed your friend, and you even destroyed your own boss.
That must be it! If that memory I felt was actually... He cut off his own arm.
Not just anyone. What? He probably thought that by becoming one with Jun... The ultimate despairs defy understanding.
It's just a game anyway.
It's too soon to feel sick. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, one person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps. And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Just stop!
That's just a bullshit. So you feel despair toward your... But there's no need to worry.
Say...
Of course.
You put us inside...
Essentially, if we remove the memories of your time... So, you're saying... I guess I can say, even though it deviated greatly from... Nevertheless, you guys were... That's why...
If we do that...
However,
If you choose to graduate, you will complete the Hope Restoration... Hey, if an avatar that needs to be uploaded...
So you're saying they'll...
God.
please. If you choose unfortunately, the people who have...
Just a thought.
You'll just have to continue living...
Hey, Well, if that is...
What haven't we been...
You don't have to force yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. But still.
You're asking if we don't get out of here now.
Obviously, there's something a little suspicious going on here, so do not.
Wait.
Did you get scared like...
No, it's not.
Strange. Normally, ultimate despair, but I'm telling you, I'm here to help. Just listen to the Future Foundation.
I knew, just as I thought.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Why aren't you listening?
Let's do what he says. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guy.
And apparently, we are actually the...
It's fine to trust him. The Future Foundation is the... No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong.
But there's an email saying that Makoto Naegi actually did defy them.
Hold on. Then how do you explain your act? I saw it. The email that the... And that email, which clearly Huh?
Hold on! Hey, Monokuma!
Tell me, Makoto Nai.
Who is he?
I'm not...
You, insolent.
There's gotta give him proof that he's that's actually not Makoto Naegi. Spoilers, is not.
I can't hear you. Better luck next time. What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up. Rawr! What are you even talking about? Punishment is waiting for you. What? What do you want? That's impossible! Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Rawr! Rawr! Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not—
This is the end!
11037. The number.
Makoto Naegi, why did you make the password to Nezumi You can't have...
That's weird.
Who cares?
Oh, man.
Found out.
How disappointing! And I thought I was on—
The number.
Hey!
Why are you surprised?
Then...
Aw, you fell—
What are you doing?
That fake was... Then that's your plan.
Man, they saw right—
A trap?
Hey, if you know what's... I'll beat you half to death if you tell...
Just kill him right now!
Violence is not a—
What game?
This game— No! A transformation is— You know what game I—
Don't.
Now then, allow me to show—
You better not be bluffing.
He's transforming. Sweet Super Saiyan reference. Look who it is. Big ass Junko Inishima. A little bit.
What?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. But are they really that big? Don't You know, that game. Knife.
She said?
I see. An estimate. Hey, well,
I get.
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, too bad. This isn't a fan. You won't even get to experience. I get easily bored of my personality. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say,
Wait, what?
I have plans. Yeah, I got bored of getting bored.
Yeah, it's Byakuya. No,
I see.
Obviously.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last. I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. And why is? Do you guys know about an exuberance?
What a
You see, my personality. That's why I. And that's how alter. Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? Each and every one of our classmates, though. Man, and I was thinking of you guys. Tampered. Remember what that fake Mako? I feel like you guys weren't. So, I decided. This is the.
Hey.
It was like real! The graduation program is the core part of it. It took me a long. Well, one advantage of before that, every time a computer.
Show of hands, class.
Who cares about that?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions. By the way.
So you're not gonna.
Yeah, so it had to be.
I see.
The bomb.
The countdown.
Then. How brilliant!
Wrong.
How should I put? I mean, isn't it's kind of like superhero cop? In the end, it was meaningless. You know those murder mysteries? Well, I'm so. Well, in a way, did you ever make up your own silly rules? Like, I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys. Enough. Don't be so disappointed. Well, you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog face.
Hey, enough with this.
Like I said, it's. Yeah, there's no way any.
What you're saying, you said whether or not it's.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over.
Fine.
Hey,
who fucking cares about logic?
But. If we do.
Anything goes in this world.
Well, if a high school girl.
If she's saying that's how she.
That's right.
If we go back. What benefit do you get by making us return to the.
Man, so annoying. All I want is to put on this grad. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back.
Hold up. We're obviously going to get out.
Of course!
Because we had that.
Plus, everyone can go back together.
Yeah, there is no. Just as expected for. Wonderful! That's just more reason. Okay, now then. I'm gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you?
Chump?
Don't worry about it.
So.
If we do that.
I got it! Don't press it! This is. What the heck?
It's not a get.
I'm Makoto Naegi.
Yo. Clash Child Blake is playing, yeah.
I'm sorry I'm late. Thanks to the virus.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, and thus the main.
Did you all. No. I'm going to save everyone!
How? Since I used my tricks to. That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though.
If I hadn't, then.
Don't you? It doesn't matter how you got here. Which means.
I already know.
Ugh, you always had such reckless.
Hey, just what do you mean?
After all this, the fact that you guys are even. Huh? She's lying to you.
Oh. Who do we
If you knew Junko. You know her. Yeah. Junko's goal. As part of the graduation program, Your avatars, however, none of us expected that Junko has taken advantage of. She intends to use her version of alter ego and upload herself into the bodies of
What?
Then,
They're gonna be taken.
like the real world, it's actually
That doesn't mean I was lying. And even if they're overwritten by my alter
just
ego,
letting the game
it
talk.
doesn't mean the data of everyone who died is stored within. In fact, I have a lot of data on I can play a version of Pick.
I said.
After uploading my alter ego. And then, eventually, with this, that's Operation June.
Then why didn't you just kill him? If you did, you could have
Is that what you want me to do?
No.
The reason she wasn't able to do that?
I see! I got it!
Even a monster like
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer.
However, according to the rules of... That's what...
So...
Man, I was so Oh well, even if I could have.
So you made a...
Then, is that how you were?
Like I said,
How dare, don't fuck with me.
So that's... You tried to make us choose
Because Junko, she doesn't yearn for any kind of...
that's for me, despair. It's what defines... That's why I'm...
So you...
For example, want to hear about a beautiful... Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me. And the best part is...
Thousands of humans falling like
Yeah.
The reserve corps students who all committed mass suicide.
Are you talking...
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're...
An incident where
2,300...
You don't have to be that surprised. I mean...
Junko robs the futures.
If someone like me is born...
That's wrong. The world isn't...
But if you do that...
Huh? If we choose graduate to get...
If that happens, does that mean we got...
What?
It's such a cruel... They'll be able to keep all the But ultimate despair is hated Oh well, if you don't want to... This is not... But it's so ironic. Even though you came all this way to... The goal you guys squirmed to Stop!
Don't give up! There is a way you guys can get out of...
No. There...
The force shutdown sequence.
I see! Are you talking about...
Shutdown
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Yeah.
Basically, there was always a possibility that... So I prepared...
As I recall, then that means...
Dear me, I haven't...
You...
More importantly...
Why can't you? There's not enough people.
I see! Because...
Out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate. Am I correct?
However, even if you... The shutdown sequence...
So it's totally...
No need to worry. Even You still can't... It's not that we have no chance of...
Then try
I believe...
Oh,
I believe in them.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Beskil is back, baby. Let's go. Woo! And he's back.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes.
Kyoko! Byakuya!
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who...
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for it appears we made...
Hey!
How exciting!
I must say, now that I'm seeing her...
What? What kind of man isn't excited? There's the...
Shut up.
Byakuya...
You shut up.
No. You guys are the...
Yeah.
The former heroes... Jeez, stupids!
It can't be helped.
So how about it?
Why?
Chump.
Just ignore. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence...
Hey, if we do shut down...
No need to worry. We won't let you...
It's not... If you shut down the Neo... it will obviously delete alter ego. So you're saying we're going?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted.
What does that mean?
Your avatars will not upload.
Is there a reason?
They have to know everything.
Hold on a sec. I see! Does that...
That's right.
I understand your concern.
It might be a painful decision. That's why. We still have...
Don't worry.
But I thought that... When you say support...
Of course not.
It's gonna be alright. That's why. I'm pretty sure you'll...
Can you stop saying cheesy?
But still...
Does that mean we'll complete...
It doesn't matter what every meaning... Memory's not all that'll go back to normal.
Going back to...
We're not joking.
We don't... Hey, why did we be...
I asked the same...
It seems my
People who cling to stuff like... Huh? Guys who desperately... They're probably too shoving off guys like that is so... The point is...
That's not...
Then... It turns out that you guys being ultimate and in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part... They're simply side characters of the game. Well, after saying all that...
Are you kidding?
Enough. My patience is where...
Before you do that... There was a more important... since... As long as we're in the game world. So, the hint is... Okie dokie.
Oh no, it's not the last logic dive apparently. That's good. I mean, okay, this is pretty epic, like what is happening. Okay, interesting. This is probably the last one. Jesus. Okay, you gotta be kidding me with that. I very clearly did not actually fall off there, but the game decided I did. Alright, it's probably gonna take a while. Can we get past this already? Thank you. Who did you create an achievement 1 alone? The Future Foundation. It's alright, sleep soon. After this is done, I will probably sleep. This is close to being over, by the way. See. What bait was used to lure it? The killings. I'll be up, but please sleep. I will try. Well, if you're staying awake, I'm staying awake with you. I'm sorry, that's how it is. I'm not going to bed until you are going to bed. Okay, this is kind of long. Can we skip past this? Surveillance cam was... Wait, no. Okay, I'm dumb. Surveillance Gamera, surveillance caramel, surveillance cameras. They were hidden all around the island. Doot. Just gonna hold the eggs. Jumps on the battlefield on the blue blocks anyway. And there's the rainbow tube.
It's all coming together! Got it. You were trying to lure their surveillance in the previous killing school.
Ding, ding, ding! What shall I do?
You sure did.
I will never be.
So you guys were. We tried to hack in many times.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped. As a last resort, we considered cutting power.
We didn't know what would happen. There's no way we'd jeopardize.
Even so, we kept just a short.
And you came. If you saw people dying, hope dictates that you.
Hey,
Of course we orchestrated this.
we were forced to solve puzzles and...
That's why you guys are chumps. But it's not. This game is a fight between. But you guys. Just 1 second. As though we wanted to. You guys chose to be instigator. To provide the opportunity. That's right. The reason the ultimate.
That's.
Naive Makoto.
Whoa, that despair.
Don't.
Thank you.
We do not. Even if this was.
And, but never.
You're pretty fucking. If you don't initiate the shutdown.
Trapped?
But that's not all.
The teachers find a decision.
I see! As I recall,
Obviously, there's no way I'd. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the fact.
That's all.
But that's everyone here understands.
I mean, she's.
Oh, looks like you shouldn't have talked.
It's true that we fell. But what's wrong with that?
That's my line.
Huh?
You're
why not?
Look, they look like pigs. There's no fucking.
That. Junko, I don't care what you. It's true that they walked the wrong. What I believe in is.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic love.
No matter what you.
Wrong. That's the mastermind.
Mastermind!
That can't.
You should never make the last character who appears in. But I always fall.
Enough already.
Oh well.
Izuru.
Where did you see Azuru, Dark Diva Destruction? He's the founder. He was the founder of HopeSpeak.
Izuru It was written.
However.
If I recall. Is that...
The Future Foundation.
How about it?
Even within Hope's Peak, it's a mystery if such. And not just that.
If you do not know, then the reason Izuru's
Why did...
If I recall.
However,
he killed 13 people.
And you're the one.
Information about Izuru complete.
We thought Junko and Ashima. Izuru. Isn't that right?
What?
Like I said.
Hajime is Izuru Kamakura?
Alrighty? If you don't. You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru.
Hold on!
Liar!
Izuru is that ultimate...
That's right. How about the fact that he's really is. Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked, he had a talent all.
How can someone from the have such an amazing talent?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the...
Then Hajime's name.
There's no doubt I've always had that name, ever since I was...
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us.
I do not want any more last minute.
Could it be created Hope?
That must be it! Created Hope
A while back, for many years.
it's true.
For the longest time, in fact. Because the plan and called it.
Izuru.
Just a little while ago. From there, they set their sights on.
Why did they...
A plan to create talent from that group of reserve. Hajime.
Why?
Because you admire. You still don't get. They exploited your feel.
What?
See? Didn't I?
Lie.
And after many
Did you say...
What did they.
Unless you're willing to go to extremes. So naturally. By directly interfering with it into a completely different person whose specialty eventually. But all I did to Izuru, that's nothing compared to what. Seriously. It's doing such inhumane. I admire it so. By the way, you're just a simple avatar.
Did they?
But if you think about it,
Like I said, he's not... all of his senses, emotions...
Huh?
All of his memories of...
Emotions? It sounds like...
So that's why it's so surprising. The Neo World program.
I cannot help but feel...
But as for Hajime...
Then, when...
he'll disappear. All that will remain is... he will no longer...
Oh shit. But no matter what happens, it is of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess there's a part way so odd. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There was no reason.
What's that?
That's what you are. You're the one who brought me... Huh?
Could it be?
It's...
Just so you know. As long... have no way to be saved.
I already know. How can I be saved? Graduate.
Huh?
In that case, so Hajime will be...
Hold on.
If you do that...
Like, if you got... I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice...
Jeez, you should have said...
That's not it.
We have to protect the world. Do you really? What if the... even if the world is hacked? Plus, the Future Foundation wants to... once you go back to being... It would be absolute... It's rather... And can you got everything that happened, everything you felt, the girl you love, and the guy you hate grow weaker? And in Hajime's case, will you be able to... for people you've never met? Does that sound...
You can't believe...
That's what she does.
There is no
Hold!
What is it? Do you still not understand?
No.
How many victims do you think the...
Right now, if Junko and the world will...
So that's why you're telling... You're telling them to turn back. Even among them, there are those who...
At this point...
No.
You guys...
And which...
You're asking, you're...
Damn it!
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
this is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
I can't do it.
Huh?
I can't chew. You guys are telling us the world's going to be... And that? Shut up! This? Why do I... I mean... But even so...
Both choices.
How...
This burden.
There's no way we can handle
everyone.
It's impossible for someone like me. Hope, despair, do whatever... That...
And there's no answer. Jeez, I get so... Oh well, since I have it... That is... Well, I can... After all, this is a game. Fine. I guess it's a futureless... As long as you don't... That goes for me too. So, let's... Forever and...
right! Again.
And with this, the world will
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this.
Young master, that is.
Yay! You didn't have.
Yes, there's no.
And with this, Junko's.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BGM.
Hey, can I take a pic?
Want to be awed by the sight of?
I've prepared you a
Ooh, if you get.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself? After all this time?
All right! Again.
And with this, the world will continue.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
All right! A game reset.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's.
And with this, Junko.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the?
I've prepared you a
If
Should I begin with a.
That's not it. You guys aren't
Part of the game, right?
all right!
And with this, the world.
an eternal game utopia.
This world.
Finally got it.
Who?
I'm just a part of the game.
Chiaki?
Hmm.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Oh well. Anyway, telling us the world's going to be for someone like me? Seriously. Not only was I told that I have no talent, and on top of that, I was told I'm... Hey, I mean, if we lose our memories, you're going to complete...
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, that doesn't mean as long as everyone... I will never... What I lived for... Fought...
You're right, but...
You're... probably just scared. Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
So it was a cool sequence.
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident, just like...
Hey, who are you?
But past Hajime, he's not the same Hajime who's been... So it's going to be alright.
Hey, Chiaki, which... The world...
You guys are the only ones.
So you're saying...
But if you can't choose either future...
Create?
Even if this world is just a... You guys don't have to just choose...
Do you think someone like me...
Since you're not part of the game, you guys... have a I guess what I'm trying to say is... Of course...
But...
Hey, this isn't for the sake of anyone... Now then... Come on.
Help? I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the... I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated any... There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine. Even so, I can't choose the future. Even so,
No matter what kind of future it is, everything that happened here, if you guys carried the burden of both hope, even if it's a convenient miracle, that's why you can't hesitate now.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed.
This is your responsibility. It's not my responsibility. It's the future foundation.
They're both hoping a conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
you can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Peko one more.
If we turn back into we might be killed by the future.
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the future foundations.
They're both hope and they're both a conclusion will never be.
No, that's wrong!
This is fucking weird.
It won't just be hope. I don't know what kind of future... But our futures are ours!
Huh?
I've decided. I will fight for my future. It's not for anyone...
Hey, what the heck?
I am Hajime
Rebuttal showdown.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you... Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game!
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Panic talk action too.
I don't want anything. The future is full of lies. You have no argument. There's no hope. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. You're not hope. What is this crappy feeling?
Pretty much.
I don't want anything.
It is the last of a lot.
The future is full of lies. Izuru! You have no argument. Any choice is despair. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. I don't want anything. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything. There's no hope. Just give up already. You have no argument. I don't want anything. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
No, that's wrong.
Yo, sick.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Everyone!
Huh? Don't you get it?
There's never only one choice to make. The future everyone has created. Let's leave this place with the future that we want.
What are you saying?
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game.
Even if that...
I just... When my body felt so... It was at that moment, like a lighthouse, the one who shined. You saw it, the future we are going to... Then...
Seriously?
I'm well aware it might In fact, I can't stand.
I don't like that. If there's someone. That's what it. Then.
Man, but if you're. If I don't have any place to go back.
Why?
Because we believe in our future. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult, we believe we can.
That's.
Hajime, thank you.
I'm not the one.
Huh?
Last class trial is done. Obtained 59 mana coins, okay.
Well, let's...
Huh? This is just the...
First, we need to let the...
And from that point on...
Everyone presses the force shutdown button. Yes. Look who shows back up. And takes you with the classic, I'm gonna do the RPG thing of playing the remix of the main theme, doing the final boss music. Yeah, dude, it's AI Junko's execution. Just like regular Junko's execution. It's just, this looks very weird. Bizarre.
Man. This how fun once you've experienced living in the shadows.
What was that just now?
I guess.
At least this was...
Are you saying they're moving
Even so, this game world is going...
Regardless.
They're still all wearing the same stupid ass outfits.
Man.
You're right.
Even if we are it will...
Of course, Miss Sonia.
You're so bad at explaining things.
People can't change.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us.
Time's almost...
I'm pretty scared.
I am...
But it's okay, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget. You guys better remember me too.
With your colorful personalities, there's...
Even if I forget, I will use...
If you start talking weird later, Hajime...
That's a relief. But... Thank you, Chiaki. Phew.
Cause...
Aww. Game over. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. There's a short epilogue, but the game's... it's over. Obtain present, giant cell phone. I don't need to save. Wait, what? So the incident is coming with again. The riddles with absurdity, nonsense, and sheer rationality lowest curtains. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak's tragedy, smaller than the absolute tragedy. An incident so small it doesn't have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future, as long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparation.
Then...
Hey, Makoto. You're the one who said, leave the question. Are they really going to be okay?
I don't think... I mean... if they...
Perhaps they're thinking about...
I can't really say for sure.
Whether they know it or the fact that they're already clinging to that...
It seems that they're...
But in reality...
No, even if there's the small in their eyes...
The smallest possible...
But strangely enough, they've accepted their hopes and their maybe, for people like...
As cheesy as that.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason.
Well, who cares? I guess, however, what...
Leaving them on this island.
We need to work...
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend... Good luck.
Huh?
You should at least be glad that we decided...
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, we must end this one.
It seems...
Plus...
Don't make me remember something.
Then let's go. We must...
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd. Things are... Probably... There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will... But it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living as Hajime... My future.
Epilogue, the day before the future. We can skip through the credits. It's neat. You can listen. You can look up the song later if you wish. Obtain the present Easter egg. Obtain the present Usami cell phone strap, which unlocks the extra modes. It is a good game. Danganronping If, which is a what if novel. Funnily enough. Well, that's the end of the game. This is like a weird mini game that's kind of like the DS Pokemon Ranger games, where you have to encircle people and it's a Monami against all the Mono Beasts. This is an alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Usami, so you continue to put the hope fragments. It's basically just let me just do the dating aspect of the game, like there was the school mode in the first game. This is a what if scenario about what if I don't remember, it's been a long time since I read it, but it was about, like, what if Mukuro Ikusaba in the first game, like, basically what if the entire plan of the first game of, like, we're gonna do this whole thing with Junko and all their personalities, what if that changed before the first murder happened in this game? Like, what if like, the entire plot was revealed before the first murder happened in the first Danganronpa, and this is a what if novel basically going over that, basically saying like, oh, this is what if they all survived, basically. Yeah, this is just a dating sim, and this is the other thing. There's extras too, which are galleries and the Monamo and vending machines. You've done that? I've read it, yeah. It's not incredibly long, but I'm also like a god tier reader, so I'm also incredibly fast at reading, so it might take you a little bit longer. Yeah, but that's the end of Danganronpa 2. It was great. It's basically better than the first game in almost every single capacity. I like all of the survivors from this game. I think Furihiko is actually incredible. I like Kazuichi. He's kind of like a goofball though, and I love Sonya. Sonya's great, as well as the 5 people that survived. Yeah, Sonya, Furihiko, Kazuichi, and Akane. Yeah, I think that, yeah, it's weird. A couple of things I was going to mention. Why it was called Kill Command is a neat reference because Chiaki is an AI computer program. The plan that Nagato had to kill her or to not, or at the time you thought it was to kill her or kill someone, would be a kill command, like a command to kill program for a computer. That's why that's called kill command. That he was trying to kill. He was inputting his kill command into the thing, which is a neat reference. Also, now that if you think about it, the third case in the game, the one with Mikan, yeah, it's a neat touch. In the third case in this game with Mikan, she had, if you remember, the kind of despair disease that she had was the remembrance disease. That made her, what she did and why she was like suddenly very different for no reason was because she had the remembrance part of the despair disease. So she remembered that she was an ultimate despair, and that's why she did what she did. But you don't know about that until literally like what we just did. That she had the remembrance part. So you remember that she was ultimate despair. She also kept talking about like, oh, her beloved was Junko Enoshima. But that's one of those things where it's like, knowing that makes that case a bit better because it like makes more sense, kind of, because you have the context. But it's weird. That case is sort of designed to where you're not supposed to have all the facts about it until after you beat the game, even though it's the third case, which is kind of weird. It's something that the game never really does again. It doesn't really do anything like that ever again. It's very strange, yes. Well, yeah. I'm gonna probably get off, and I will stay up until you go to bed, of course, obviously, to be there, and also to probably talk to Emmy, and I keep saying Emmy, I should call her Emily. Should stay up and talk to Emily and etc. Well, alright, I will be awake, and I don't know what you want to. I don't know if you want to go right into the third game, take a break from streaming. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I usually type Emmy because it's quicker to type. But I don't know if you wanted to, like, what you wanted to do with the streaming thing. Like, whether you wanted to jump into the third game, go back to Persona because we still got to finish that, or something completely different. I don't know, but it's kind of weird, yeah. Alright, we'll see ya. I like it, so maybe something like that. Alright, I'm glad you like the series, but I don't really. I could go either way with doing going back to Persona or starting the third game. Honestly, because like I do like these games, but I think I'm not burned out right now, but I think if I would have played the third game like immediately after, like afterwards, I might be a little bit burned out on it. But it's up to you. I also got to figure out like what the fuck we're gonna do after that, but I guess I'll figure it out. I like story ones, so anything like that works. Yeah, I know you like the story-based games. I gotta think of what else I have that once we beat those two, what else I can play. I don't know. I don't think completely all good. I mean, I could. It doesn't matter that much, and I'm just saying that it's a possibility I could get powered through like that. I could get burnt out on it, but I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it's I had a good time. I like this game a lot. I think this game. This game's weird. I think the story to this game is better than the third game. The third game is it's better in some aspects and worse in other aspects. It's good. I think the third game is probably like generally considered the best, and I would agree with that. But there's a couple of like, oh my god, like fucking I'm gonna kill someone. In that game, especially, there's a lot of annoying, like, I don't know, there's a lot, I think the cast is about the same. I would have never experienced this, so I'm glad we're saying, yeah, of course. Well, I gotta get into the Danganronping mood. There's also anime you can watch if you want to, a continuation of the story. the anime, there's an anime that covers the detail, that is an anime version of the first game to my knowledge. And then there's the anime called Danganronping 3. Well, because the game is called V3, or like version 3. But just for stylized effects mostly. But the anime is called 3 and is split into 2 different sections. And is split into 2 different stories that are being told, with it alternating what the story is each episode. It covers what happened to the people. It covers what happens in the future for the Danganronpa 1 survivors and the prequel to Danganronpa 2 survivors. So it covers what happens to them once, like, you know, Makoto Naegi, or like Makoto Byakuya, Kyoko, you know, Aoi, Yasuhiro, and Toko, once they are all adults, basically, and still trying to, you know, fight in the world or whatever, and some shit happens to them. I don't know, I haven't really seen it, to my knowledge. It's about them, and then the other half is about the school life that was, I think it's about, like, I think more specifically, it's about the exact process of how Junko Enoshima turned all of them into the ultimate despair. But also memories of, like, their school life, and it's kind of like a slice of life thing, but also not really. And then at the end of it, there's something that, like, converges it together, that, like, converges the 2 stories together at the end of it. It's very weird. Yeah, it's basically, it's not necessary to understand the plot. It's just more context, basically, and a lot of, like, just more character moments, basically, because you get to see them all in, like, their school life. They all have different outfits and stuff, and you get to see, like, references, like, you know, Gundam being Gundam and all that, and it has all the, it has some neat stuff in it. I don't know, I have not seen it. I've heard that the quality of it is pretty hit or miss, and the story is also pretty hit or miss, but it might be something that you might want to look into. But yeah, we can, you know, do whatever. Alright, I'm actually gonna stop talking now, but went on my rant as per usual. But yeah, alright. See ya in the chat.